Hey guys, how you doing? This is jpsarrireviews coming to you once again with another video, and this is a special video. First of all, I want to say thank you for every person that is watching my videos and is following the YouTube channel, is following the podcast. Thank you very much. Thanks for your support. Now, yesterday I posted a video where I reviewed the statue kit that was now painted, is finished, of Sabertooth. Phenomenal 1/6 scale custom private commission piece. We love it. If you haven't watched the video, I have the link for you. So we really are very happy. My friend Tony and I, which we work on this project with Erick Sosa, we're really happy with the final product. Of course, it was an unpainted kit. We have to assemble it together. It has to be sent out to a private painter. It's fun. It was a very limited run. Of course, very limited numbers because it's just private commission. It was not for retail. It's just for whoever wanted to participate in. So that's what we did. Now, after that, there's another project that I've been working on for a while, but primarily Tony. He's the one that has been following, and he's been doing this for quite some time. And he wanted to do a Superman. At first, the idea was to do a 1/6 Superman, 1/6 scale. But of course, the idea as it started progressing and moving forward, when we started just developing, of course, it was decided to do a 1/4 because right now, of course, 1/4 is the most popular statue out there, the most popular scale, and people love the 1/4 scale. Even a lot of 1/6 scale collectors have turned into 1/4 now because, of course, there's after Wowen left, there hasn't been that many companies really stepping in. So just a couple of companies like Twitterhead, but Kurobuki also has declined, and some other companies have declined on that scale. So we wanted to do something to accommodate most collections, and even though this is not for this is not for retail, not for sale, at least for a good number of persons that they want to be involved in this, at least they have something for their collection, particularly our close friends. So we did this project with Superman, and of course a lot of people were asking me questions about it. They wanted to know more about it. So I want to give you the insight, so that way you know exactly what happened and you can get to know about this. And if you want to help participate as well, you can contact us. Now, Superman, of course, it's an idea that it was evolving. As you know, Superman has a lot of fans. It's the most popular DC character, I would say, alongside Batman. They're the most popular. Unfortunately, there are not that many, although there are many Superman statues. I wouldn't say that there are many action pose Superman statues out there that are worth noting. What I'm saying by this, Superman is a very iconic character, but the vast majority of the statues that you're going to see in the market, 1/6, 1/10, 1/4, 1/3, they all are mostly, unless there's a diorama, they are mostly just simple museum poses. It's always a stoic pose, a very classic pose, and people love that. It's nothing wrong because I think Superman is a stoic character. However, there's no many action poses. And Tony and I, we are big fans of Jim Lee from the 90s, but also we are big fans of John Byrne, Man of Steel in the 80s. And some other versions of Superman, and as we love the action panels with Superman. When he's flying in midair, when he's fighting foes, it shows power. It's a very, to us, it's classic. Just the poses, just the imagery, just the drawings. So we wanted to, transfer and those ideas or those things that we remember in the comics into the statue form, which is always the difficult and technical challenge. So we contacted Erick Sosa, and he started working with this project, and it's been a couple, it hasn't been something, I think it's over probably we've been working on this for almost 2 years. It's been a lot back and forth with concepts, ideas. We wanted something in our case that represented Jim Lee. First of all, because we love Jim Lee, but also represented John Byrne, represented other characters, other classic Superman, but also, the more modern Superman, something that really encompasses all the facets of Superman as we know him. And we wanted to do that. We wanted the action pose. We wanted, the style. We wanted like a very strong, very well endowed physically Superman, but also we want something that really went with, even in the base, something that went along with Superman's world. We went through different concepts, different ideas, but ultimately we deciphered the Daily Planet, which was a totally different idea, really representing something that is so iconic in Superman's life, which is his job, as Clark Kent. So definitely all of those ideas were put together, and we decided for that scale. There was a lot of back and forth. There were a lot of changes into the concept. Also, you have to consider the technical aspects of it, how a piece that is in that pose is able to stand. So there's a lot of things that you have to kind of work with. So we went through all of that, and we decided the difference with Sabertooth was that Sabertooth was just an unpainted kit. So that means that you had to put it all together yourself, or you had to hire somebody to do it, which is time, consuming, and sometimes it can go either or. So we decided to go the extra mile on this and get the kit completely done, completely painted, all sculpted. So the pictures that you're seeing right now are pictures that are actually not just I would say graphic renderings. Those are photographs of the actual in this case prototype, the actual piece, factory made, the way it actually is going to come, the way you're going to get it. Of course, you're going to come with this assembly. You have to put it together, the basics, the piece on the base. But it comes with switch out heads. It has two switch out heads, one that is a little more kind of like more modern style, and then you got the classic, the classic style, can see. So there's a lot of things, there's a more classic figure from the 80s, but also, the more modern Jim Lee-esque, type of figure. And of course, being a 1/4 scale allows this piece to have more detail. So it's going to be a lot of detail, as you can see in the picture. So, and there are going to be changes also in the paint. Although the paint, it was painted, that's the prototype. There will be a few changes to the whole thing. You're going to notice that. There are going to be changes on the way in this case the eyes, the eyes when they were painted too small, and we decided to change them. Also, the piece is going to have different S's. We're going to change the different Superman S's. Is going to have one that is a little bit more the classic S, and one that is a little bit more the more modern S. So we did a couple of things. There are a couple of changes with the switch out hits, and definitely we're very happy. The eyes are going to be bigger. They're not going to be just squinted like I think the Jim Lee was a little bit. So it's going to get a little bit bigger. That was just part of the prototype. Of course, we go through the whole process. We do all of this because it's fun. I'm telling you this, getting into this project is always fun, more than what people think. And we're very happy. Now, we know that some people might prefer to paint them themselves. So we are going to also cater to that. If some of our partners decides to just do the kit and they want to paint them themselves, by all means, we can do that. But we're going to have both options, something that we didn't have with Sabertooth. Now, I want to stress this out. This is not for sale. You're not going to see this at the store. You're not going to see this at the retail. This is not for that. It's not meant to be like that. It was something that we did for pure fun, something that was done just between friends. And if you are willing, if you want to actually also be part of this, I would say this process, want to join into this pretty much quest, into this project, then by all means, you're more than invited. Definitely, this is going to be one of a kind. It's going to come to you just fully assembled. That's what you want, fully painted, all taken care of. What you see on the pictures is what you're going to get. If you watch the video of Sabertooth, of course, you saw how good the quality was. This is Jim. We are honoring the character, but also, the different arts. It has some of the even Alex Ross style on it. So there's a lot of things here that we did, and it took a while. It took a long time. It's a long process. It's tedious. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you can feel demoralized because it takes forever. But bottom line is this: we are pretty much at the last stretch, so we are ready to get this done. So if you want to chip in, you want to participate on this, by all means, definitely is something that we'd be more than glad to consider. So definitely, you're not going, this is a one-time deal. This is a one of a kind. You're not going to see this anywhere else. It's a private commission. This is not something that you're going to see at your store. So definitely, if you're interested, this is the time to do it and time to jump in. And if you have any questions, there's no better time than now. So I'm gonna have the link down below for Anthony's Facebook page. You just communicate with him through Facebook Messenger. If you have questions, you can also contact me. The links are down below through Facebook. I'd be more than glad to answer any questions. We're very happy with this. Whatever, whatever pieces that we get to this is going to be very small number, very limited number. Only a few are going to be made. But we are inviting anybody that wants to participate on this, just to call and ask questions. And you never know, you might also be part and have a one-of-a-kind piece that you are not going to see, and it's going to be really, really hard, almost impossible for someone to find anywhere else. So once again, I would say thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Hit the notification button so you're reminded of every video every week. This week I want to talk about a lot about collectibles. Well, more about gaming. We're going to talk a lot about gaming. It's E3, so it's going to be a lot of reveals. We're going to see a lot of those videos. Listen to the podcast. We normally post episodes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so stay tuned for those. And we talk about a lot of things, whether it's collectibles, whether it's entertainment, whether it's gaming, whatever is happening in the entertainment world, which encompasses everything, collectibles, comics, and all that. It's a time when I talk about it and I share my point of view. So once again, God bless, take care, my friends, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.